make that video today. Well, for lack of a better term, just in time. There's an article that just came out from the Jerusalem Post. It says, Boehener admits making calculated move not to defend not to inform White House of Netanyahu speech. Boehener to push strong for strong, robust Islamic State was something, whatever, into the fray. Bibi, Boehener, and Barack, and oh yes, whatever. Speaking to Fox News, Boehner said, there's no secret here in Washington about the animosity this White House has for Prime Minister Netanyahu. Well, Mr. Boehner, with all due respect, you are one evil man. First of all, how can you, as a professing Christian, break the law? Didn't you know what Romans 13 says? And all the more, why would a leader of the people break the law? And congressmen and women are leaders in a sense because they're the ones who legislate. And it says in Torah that a king is not to be above the law, and he's to have a copy of the Torah. So how much more in a republic or a democracy is one supposed to follow the Constitution? Not only that, but by inviting Netanyahu and not informing the president and doing all the other stuff, you're hurting American Jews, you're keeping us in the diaspora, you are hurting Jews who are in Israel, and you're making scandals in Israel worse. And I just don't know what to say. And at least you finally admitted what people have been saying, that the whole reason you did this was to play a game against Obama. And that only reflects you, and that only reflects that we have more petty politics in Washington. And sadly, it only reflects those of us who voted for you as well, because we were hoping that things would get better, and boy, were we stupid. And I mean, just what else can you say? And you know, if people cared for God, if people stopped making people such as Ronald Reagan and FDR and whoever else their gods, we wouldn't be having the kind of views that we have today, because we're looking at people of the past and we're going, oh yeah, we're Reagan Republicans, or oh yeah, we're FDR Democrats. Nothing about, oh, we're just following God. And that's why we're in the mess that we're in. And that's why, Speaker Boehner, many of us voted for you. And now we're seeing the consequences, because we're seeing a man who doesn't care about the law. We're seeing a man who's no better than Obama. We're seeing a man who would have no problem with hurting American and other Jews, and causing Jews in Israel to be hurt all the more by our Prime Minister. And, again, keeping Jews in the diaspora. Just, you know, I mean, how can you do what you're doing? And that's all that I have to say. And for the rest of everyone else, I guess I'm just going to put the link in the description. And I mean, what else can I say? And right now and this is the thing too, when I read stuff like this, when it's like, okay, I'm dealing enough with stuff in my own personal life, and part of that does apply to Deuteronomy 28, where, you know, it talks about in the morning you'll say, oh, how I wish it were evening, and in the evening I'll say, oh, how I wish it were morning. And that's a part of depression, and I know that I'm not the only Jew out there struggling with depression and all that. And how much more so now that we're continuing to be stuck in the diaspora and really hurt by that, and people like Speaker Boehner and Netanyahu are only making it worse.